Remember, what happens on tour stays on tour. Well, g'day and welcome to another Mongrel Dog production, and welcome to Indonesia. Myself and a small group from the Perth adventure rider scene are spending a few days touring around Bali's countryside. Grab your gear, let's go. And so ends day one. Fairly seamless journey today. Of course, getting out of Kuta was a bit hectic. We operate what we call a cornerman system. I'm sure a lot of blokes are familiar with it. We have a lead guide who's actually picking the route, but we've got one bloke up the front, and he at every corner or junction he just tells one bloke to prop. We wait till the whole bunch of us go through, except Tail and Charlie. And as soon as we see Tail and Charlie, then that bloke moves off and the whole cycle starts again. So fairly seamless, nobody got lost. Mixed bag of conditions today. Some major minor roads, or minor major roads, depending on how you look at it. A lot of village tracks and stuff, and some snotty conditions in some places. But I guess if the locals can use their step-throughs to do it, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get through with these bikes. They're my digs for the night, that bungalow behind me, overlooking a valley. There is a pool downstairs, so we'll go and have a look at that later. I'm not sure about you, but I don't like surprises.
Okay, buddy, there you go.
Well, end of day two, another fairly seamless day today. The bikes, we've got a Honda CRF 250s, or we've got two Kawasaki KLXs as well, 250s. And those bikes are pretty well ideal for this sort of tour. They're small enough to throw around, fairly nimble, but large enough that if you need to give it a bit of a squirt to overtake some of the slower local traffic, yeah, like I say, there's enough oomph in them to get past the slower vehicles. Wouldn't mind a different set of tyres though. They're okay in the main, but for some of the snotty stuff they leave a little bit to be desired. But all in all, yeah, as I said, the bikes are pretty well ideal for this sort of tour. The afternoon was interesting, riding through the lava fields. I've never done that before.
Now turn full right. Just bring your stand forward.
Well, end of day three, pretty much rinse and repeat, same as the last couple of days, no major dramas. We've sort of moved now, we're on the eastern side of the island after zigzagging across it a number of times. Tomorrow's the last day, it's only 3 nights and a 4-day tour, so tomorrow evening we'll end up at the same hotel we started. One thing obviously is that we're overdressed compared to the locals. The locals kick around riding motorbikes, you know, in shorts, singlet and a pair of thongs. You know, we're wearing the same gear that we ordinarily would wear if we're on Australia's mainland, you know, the body armour, the boots and everything else. And I personally don't see a problem with that. Yes, we're overdressed, but you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. The only concession I made was, instead of wearing the enduro boots, I'm wearing a pair of my old army GP boots, which are pretty comfortable. Last day today, day 4. Yeah, we'll end up back to where we started from in Seminyak. See you on the other side.